Hey everybody, it's Ryan with Skid Steer Nation. We're out here doing our first test run with the new Hydra Bucket that we just got. They are for sale on the website, skidsteernation.com. We're going to show you a little bit of what we're doing here, just playing with it, getting some roadways at a construction site kind of leveled out, and getting our hands on it, getting used to the attachment altogether. So here's what we're working with here. They've got a laydown yard where they're building a big fish hatchery. And you can see all the dirt roads are just beat up. We've got a one run already done in there. So we're gonna pull the Hydra Bucket in and show you how it levels out a little bit and how it works here. It's got a rotating drum in it, like a soil conditioner with welded in carbide teeth. Runs in both directions. There's a relief valve, so if you do get into any large material or large rocks, it'll turn itself off. You won't tear it up. So as again, you see how just rutted up the roadway is and dippy. So you heard the relief valve there. You must have got into a little bit of rocks or some material piled up into it. Like I said, the drum works in forward and reverse. It's a full capable material bucket as well too. We'll do some video later and show you guys how much material it can hold. It's pretty impressive as to what you can hold in there. So you can see here what we've been leveling out, what the finished product looks like. Just come back with the bucket. We can groom it right in with the bucket edge and not mark it done. So first run with this today, we're pretty happy with it. Still learning the nuances of how it works, but wanted to share it with you guys. So again, you can see the drum's fully covered. There's grease zerts on both sides, so you can maintain greasing on it. They recommend every 8 hours. When the bucket's level on the ground, it's about a ½ inch off the ground, so you don't have to worry about it getting in the way when you're using it as just a bucket. And you can see you just lift the front up 2 or 3 inches, and that engages the drum in the rear, so you can use it as a conditioner. But first time out using it, a little bit of a windrow at the end. You can just level that out with a bucket tip and you're good to go. Day one review of the Hydra Bucket, guys. We've been using it for a couple hours now. Been playing with it on some logging roads, some really hard compact roads that have a lot of excavator and semi-traffic, larger rocks built into it. Right now we're doing the front entrance to a new campground that's opening in central Illinois. It's called Sand Cody Lakes. Guys, they've got a fully stocked trout pond, trout streams. The place is absolutely amazing. Blessed to be out here to be able to play with this. So right now we're grading up the front here with the Hydra Bucket. A couple things we learned today, and this attachment is really easy to use, very durable. 5 stars on our end so far today with it. So the soil conditioner has welded on carbide teeth, spins in either direction, and it's got a relief valve built into it. So when you do hit something of substance of a large rock, it just stops spinning the drum and you can just pick it up and either reverse it or whatever you gotta do to clear the material in there and get back to work. You just lift the front of the bucket up 2 or 3 inches and that engages the drum. And we found that creep mode between 8 to 10% on the really, really hard pack stuff and about 12, 13% on this looser material is the perfect speed for it to really chew it up, pulverize the material, level it all out, and you're not really taxing the machine. We also use it as a regular bucket today, and my first thought was that you were going to be short on material because they got to take room for that drum somewhere in the bucket. But what they did was they made the bucket a little bit longer in the front, and it does two things. One, it allows you to still use as a day-to-day material bucket, gives you plenty of yardage room to carry and lift and maneuver, and it also really helps the sight line. So we were using it to pick single little boulders and rocks up, and you could really see what it was doing, and it was easy to use. So really, really impressed with it. It's a well thought out machine. They've got really accessible grease zerts on both sides, so it's easy to maintain. He's just zipping around now, back dragging some of it with the bucket. But we couldn't be happier with the results that we're getting out of the attachment. The teeth look like they haven't even been used at all. Manufacturers told us that they've got guys in the field with over 4,000 hours on those teeth, so that's why they're not too worried about them being replaceable. Yeah, we're gonna add a hose saver kit to this thing, get those hydraulic hoses up out of the way a little bit. But you can see here, I'm gonna catch them on the way back. So yeah, it's all the functionality of a regular bucket, plus that soil conditioner drum built into it. We'll get a little peek at the drum here real quick. So you can see here. So here's the drum built into the bottom of the bucket. Runs in either direction. Got welded on carbide teeth. Let me get them to stop it real quick. So you can see here, here's the carbide teeth. They're welded on. The welds are really, really nice. Got the carbide teeth engagements. So the easy to reach grease zerts right here. The main bucket material is made out of grade 50 steel, and then the wear edges, the edges that are built into the cutting edges on the top, and I believe there's some cutting edges right back in here. You can see right up in here. They're all AR400 steel, so that's a high wear resistance. It's the same material that Cat uses on any of their ground engaging tools, so it's gonna last a long time, guys. Just want to take a minute, review, give you our final thoughts on it. I know we've had it for sale for a little while, but we're finally getting a chance to play with it. And if I was a contractor looking for a attachment to make life a little easier and save a ton of time, this would be one that I would definitely buy. So happy Sunday, guys, and take care.